So you know that moment after work when you just want to sit down and work on your side project. However, your brain feels fried, your energy tank is depleted, and you just end up scrolling instead. Now, most people with a full-time job and side projects and personal goals and family and all that great stuff do struggle with this. And that is finding the energy to keep going when your day job has basically drained you. And that's why in this video, I am breaking down 4 powerful parts that is going to help you finally crush your side project goals after work without burning out. Now, the first is energy boosting habits to recharge your body and mind. The second is focus hacks to cut through distractions and finally get things done. The third is energy management system so you can sustain your side project growth for a long time. And finally, mindset reset strategies to help you bounce back and stay consistent. Now, by the end of this video, you're going to have a toolkit that you can actually use even on those days when you feel completely drained. And to help you put this into practice, I created a free weekly planning guide that shows you how to plan your week so you can actually focus on the right things that helps you make progress. So you can comment below planning guide. I'm going to send that to you, or go to the description box below and download the guide. So if you're ready to find your focus, boost your energy, and finally make consistent progress on your goals after work, please stick with me. Hello there, my name is Laura. I help working women find the time to build their creative side projects and personal goals without burning out. Now, if you happen to like this video, please ensure that you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell so you're notified every single week when I drop a new video. Now, if you've been struggling with low energy, distractions, or lack of focus in the evenings after work, these strategies will help you recharge, get clear, and make consistent progress towards your goals. Now, let's start with the first piece, which is energy boosting habits. So here's the truth. If your body is drained, your brain is drained. Simple as that. The first thing you can do is you can move your body after work. Now, I'm not talking about a full-blown gym session or workout session after work, right? Unless that is your thing. Even a 10 to 15 minutes walk or some light stretching, yoga flow can really make all the difference. It signals to your brain that, okay, we are done with work mode. Now it's time to change or switch gears. Now, the second thing you can do is eat for energy and not comfort. I know the temptation after a long day of work is wanting to just stuff yourself with food and just relax, right? But that is exactly what leads to the dreaded after dinner slump. So instead, if you can, choose a light balanced snack that fuels you without really dragging you down. Something like maybe carrots with peanut butter or apples with peanut butter, whatever you like. Or maybe a Greek yogurt and some berries in it. Now, this gives your body a steady release of energy so you do not crash right when you're sitting down to actually do some work for yourself. And the third thing is you want to hydrate. So dehydration is sneaky, right? It makes you foggy, sluggish, and way less focused than you realize. And most of us do not really notice when we're dehydrated until fatigue actually kicks in. And the simple habit, which a lot of people do already, is just keep a bottle of water or a cup of water by you all the time. Now, when you put these 3 tiny habits together, that is movement, smart snacks, and hydration, you're creating a mini energy reset after work. And that reset is what actually gives you the stamina to sit down and work on your side projects consistently without feeling like you're forcing yourself. Now, the next system is focus hacks. Once you've boosted your energy, the next hurdle is focus. Because let's be honest, after a full day of meetings and emails and random Slack pings, your brain feels like it has 100 tabs open. So here are some few simple but powerful focus hacks that can really help you lock in when it's your side project time. First is you want to create a shutdown ritual for your 9 to 5. So if you've ever sat down to work on your side project or your personal goals only to realize that you're still thinking about tomorrow's meeting or some email you forgot to send, this one right here is for you. So at the end of your workday, you want to do a quick brain dump. Write down maybe lingering thoughts or tomorrow's to-do list or anything work related that is still just hanging over your head. It's like closing out all those mental tabs, right? So you can start afresh instead of dragging your workday into your own passion projects. The second thing is you want to set a transition activity. Now, this is like flipping the switch from work mode to creator mode, right? It doesn't have to be complicated. It might just be you changing into more comfortable clothes, light a candle, or press play to one of your best playlists that really just tricks the brain into thinking, okay, now this is my time. Over time, this becomes a powerful trigger that really helps you focus faster. Now, the third thing that could help you focus is time block shot sprints, right? Instead of saying I'm going to work for 3 hours straight and then losing steam after 30 minutes, you want to break that down into smaller focused sprints, like maybe 25 to 45 minutes of more focused work and then a 5 to 10 minutes break, and keeps your energy steady instead of crashing. Here are a couple of mistakes that you want to avoid. Do not check emails or scroll during your breaks. I know I do that, but this is something I'm really working on avoiding. Instead, you want to use your breaks to stretch, hydrate, or simply just reset. Because if you do, you're going to carry all of that mental clutter into your side project or your personal time. And at that point, focus is going to feel impossible. Now, when you combine these 3 hacks, shutting down your 9 to 5, signaling your brain with a transition ritual, and working in short sprints, you're going to realize it's not about forcing focus anymore. It starts to flow naturally. And if you want help planning your week, so these focus sprints fit into your busy schedule, I created a free weekly planning guide just for you. It's going to show you step by step how to organize your week to get the right things done without the overwhelm. You can go down to the description box and download the guide, or simply comment planning guide and I'm going to send that to you. Alright, so you've boosted your energy and dialed in your focus. But here's the truth. If you do not have a system for managing your energy throughout the week, you're still going to end up exhausted and inconsistent. And that is why the third piece is all about energy management systems. Now, the first thing you want to do is match your tasks to your energy levels. Not all hours of the evening are created equal. If you are most alert right after work, use that time for your hardest or most creative side project tasks and save easier admin work like sending invoices or maybe updating your website for later when your energy dips. Think of it as working with your body and not against it. The second thing you want to do is you want to batch similar tasks. Jumping between a dozen different tasks drains your energy more than you realize. Instead, you want to group similar tasks together, like writing content in one block and maybe editing in another block. Batching reduces mental switching costs and just keeps you in flow. The third thing you want to do is you want to set limits and boundaries. So your side project or your personal goals do not need every spare second. You want to give it intentional time blocks and then shut it down. You want to protect your rest, your family life, your social life, and your sanity. And the irony is, when you set boundaries, you actually get more done because you're working with focus instead of spreading yourself thin. Now, here are 2 mistakes you want to avoid. The first one is do not schedule your most important side project tasks for your lowest energy times, like after a late dinner or just before bed. Because if you do that, you're simply going to set yourself up for failure, and that leads to so much frustration. And secondly, do not confuse being busy with being productive. Like filling your evenings with random hustle tasks that don't move the needle will definitely lead to you burning out. Now, when you put energy management systems in place, your side project stops being something that drains you and starts being something that actually sustains you. You're going to notice more consistency, more progress, and way less burnout. And that is exactly what we want. And if you're wondering, okay, how do I actually structure this across my week? That's exactly what my free weekly planning guide helps you do. It walks you through how to organize your week so you're actually putting your energy in the right places at the right time. Go to the comment section and comment planning guide. I'm going to send it to you, or go to the description box below and download the guide. And finally, the piece that most people overlook, but this is the glue that puts everything together, and that is your mindset and reset. Now, here's the truth. No matter how many hacks or systems or tools you use, if you're constantly running on guilt, on pressure, and hustle only thinking, you're simply going to burn out. What you really need is a mindset shift. The first thing you want to do is you want to reframe rest as productive. Now, so many women have spoken to tell me they feel guilty for resting because they feel like they're wasting time. But rest is what recharges your focus and energy so you can actually consistently show up. And without it, your side projects is always going to feel like a fight. Now, secondly, you want to focus on progress and not perfection. One of the biggest mindset traps is thinking you need to do everything perfectly or have the perfect plan before you start. But the reality is small, consistent progress is what's going to help build your side project or help you make progress towards your goals. Even one solid 30-minute sprint a week is a win. And the third thing is you want to protect your belief. Working on your side project or your personal goals after a long, hard day at work is really hard. And it's easy to start doubting yourself. That is why you need reminders that you're capable. And that might be journaling your wins or celebrating small milestones or even keeping affirmations where you can see them. Protects your belief like it's part of your business strategy, because it just really is. Now, here are 2 mistakes that you want to avoid. Do not glorify hustle and avoid sleep thinking that it's going to speed things up for you, because it simply won't. It actually is going to slow you down. And secondly, do not measure your worth by how many tasks you complete. What matters is whether you're actually making progress or moving closer to your goals. When you anchor your goals to the right mindset and give yourself permission to rest, you're going to find that consistency feels easier, progress feels lighter, and you're actually going to enjoy the process instead of dreading it. Now, if you're ready to take this even deeper, my free weekly planning guide is going to help you map out your week with intention. So you're not just trying harder, but you're working smarter with balance built in. So grab it below, down in the description box, or you can simply just comment planning guide and I'm going to send it straight up to you. You do not need endless energy to make progress towards your goals. You just need the right systems to protect and direct the energy that you already have. So transition, block time, fuel your body, start small, protect your energy, and rest. To do this, and your evenings are going to transform from wasted hours to momentum for your future. So do not forget, if you want to make this even easier, grab my free weekly planning guide. It will help you map out your week so you're always clear on your priorities. Again, you're going to find that link in the description box below, or simply comment planning guide and I'm going to send it to you. But before you go, what is your biggest frustration after work? Is it energy? Is it focus? Or is it distractions? So comment below. I'd love to know. I'm going to reply with a tip. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, please make sure you like the video, share with someone who needs a productivity boost. Please subscribe to this channel for weekly videos and watch the video on the screen next. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.